Love to fellowship with you. We'd love to worship with you in person. We have a great God. He's worthy of all of our praise, all of our worship. We ought to give it to him freely, and you can come and you can do that here. Of course, we can worship the Lord anywhere that we find ourselves, but we're a part of the church, and when we get saved, we're brought into God's family, and that's for a reason. Family is meant to be there for each other. We're gifted by Christ as Christians, not for ourselves, but for the church, for our family, to be a blessing and a comfort to them, to encourage, to teach, to direct, to help each other as we walk this road. It can be hard. It can be hard going through this life, and if you're trying to do it by yourself, that just makes it even harder. We're not supposed to do it by ourselves. God didn't intend it that way. So come to church. We have lots of space. If you're watching this stream and maybe you're somewhere off island and St. Croix is just a little bit too far to commute every Sunday morning, that's all right, but find a church where you're at. See if you can find a church that you can join with, a body of believers you can be encouraged by, that when you're out in the community and you see each other, you're no longer alone. Instead, you're part of a family. Well, today we're going to be finishing off the book of Daniel. The last two chapters are what we'll be looking at today, and they are really one vision. They are the completion of this long trek that we've made through the book of Daniel, and I hope that it will be encouraging to you. It's going to be a little bit different. There's quite a bit of history involved in it, things we need to understand, because these are some incredible chapters. Daniel chapter 11 is probably one of the greatest proofs for biblical inerrancy that we have in the Bible as far as prophecy goes. We're going to get into that in just a little while, so I hope that you will join us. I hope that you're encouraged. I hope that your faith is strengthened. And just maybe you come away from this service with something that you can use if you have a conversation with somebody this week, to open their eyes and give them pause, to be able to say, if the Bible is true, am I right with the Lord? Am I prepared for everything else that the Bible tells me is coming? There is a great Savior who has come to this world. Jesus has already died on the cross. He's already paid the debt for sin. But when he comes the next time, it won't be as a Savior. It'll be as a conqueror and as a judge. It'll be to come to be the king. And at that point, it'll be too late to say, I'm sorry. It'll be time for the judgment. Are you ready? Are your friends and family ready? We need to be active and working hard to make sure that that message gets out so that when Christ returns, or if he calls us home first, we don't have to have regrets for opportunities that we let slip by. Well, I hope that you'll join us in just a little while as we look into Daniel. I hope that you'll join us for the worship. I hope that you are encouraged by it. I hope most of all that we come with hearts ready to give all the praise and the worship and the glory to our God, because he is worthy of all of it. God bless you, and I'll see you in just a little while.